gone out on their own volition. So, how would you, as a as an officer, want to send a message to the parents?
I think it's very important that now parents talk to their children and come closer and understanding what they are actually browsing over their social media accounts and all that, who they are contacting, who they are meeting. Because sometimes children feel they know better than their parents. Yes, parents may not know how to use that social media account and all that, but parents have the wisdom of the trees. They will know how to guide them. It's only one thing, one element which is very important is that parents, both father and mother, should get close to their children. Then you'll get to know your children well. They'll be able to confide in you, be with social media, be with friends, be with strangers. So that kind of bonding has to be there, has to be built. What happens if there's no bonding? Then the child depends on those role models or those friends or those the people which they meet in social media for any form of advice and counsel, which is very dangerous. So that bonding between parent and child needs to be established, needs to be strengthened, so that child can confide in parent and parent can guide child.
So if we look at the safety and security aspect, because of due to the recent cases in Iraq, how has the initiatives or maybe any plans by the police department to ensure that every locality has some kind of a mechanism or maybe place CCTVs in different junctions, important junctions, and how are you working closely with the government?
See, East Khasi Police has always emphasized on safety. Safety is a priority for us. And for that, we need to have certain things put in place. Number one is coordination and cooperation with the local stakeholders, the Dadpar, the Sixambars and Kmie, that coordination to the community liaison group. That coordination is very important. That is already there in place. Also, the kind of infrastructure we have for safety, street lighting, the illumination around the places. If the place is dark, then criminals also are more. They feel it's more emboldened to actually commit any crime. If you have CCTVs, we've been doing that. We've been taking up this thing that every guest house, every office establishment, every business house, every hotel that should have CCTVs, at least one CCTV facing the road. That's very, very important. So we're emphasizing on all these safeguards. We're emphasizing also on patrolling, both with the VDPs and VDP and the police. We are trying to encourage more VDPs in the city. We have very few VDPs in the city because the numbers, there's a condition that you have to have 25 and above. We're bringing that number down, so we're encouraging more VDPs and to work in tandem with the police, because police, you can't police every place. So VDPs are there, they are first responders. In case there's an error problem also, in case there's a mob frenzy, there's a mob outburst also, the VDP is always there to not only look after the victim, but also sometimes you have to protect the accused also. Okay, because we cannot allow the crowd or the mob to take the law into their own hands. So this coordination and this working in tandem with the VDP and also with the community stakeholders like the Dadpar is very, very important. Apart from that, infrastructure is a lot of assets in place. We've seen the smart city that's really helped the police. So many cases have been covered by smart city and all that, and it has really helped. We just want now, but crime is not committed in very centrally located places. Crime is mostly committed in places which are the corner, which is dark alley and all that. So we need more CCTVs. Urge people in their residence to, at least when you put CCTVs, not only to put CCTV inside your house or in the compound, but at least place one CCTV from your gate towards the road, because the perpetrator of any crime will always come from outside. He's not from inside. Yes, it's good to have inside, but you have to have one at least outside. So now we we made it conditional for all guest houses, for hotels and all that to have CCTV, at least one facing the road. That is very, very important. That has helped us solve many cases. It has also made it difficult, like you've seen in the Nongra case also. In the Nongra, the first case where the 4-year-old child was killed. There was a CCTV, but it was not working. And there are also cases where there are CCTVs, but not placed, not facing towards the road. And also there are also cases where you don't have CCTVs at all. So it becomes a big disadvantage for the police and all that. If you have these things in place, it really is a deterrent for criminals. It also helps crime detection.